we've lost so much of what we once had, sometimes I think that the human being is quite empty inside of all this richness that we've had in the past with our tales and our myths and everything we talked about, everything we knew, everything we believed, everything we loved about what life could give us. Now it's a struggle for all of us. And although we have lost it, we can revive it again. So moving on to the male characters, it doesn't really mean to say Snow White, Cinderella and Red Riding Hood are specifically female, because males can have elements of all those things. It's quite clear that. But if we move on to Jack of great fame of Jack and the Beanstalk, and Jack the hero we have, which some of you may recognise if you've worked with me before in the Romany culture. Jack is adventurous, he's dying to get out there and do things to help everyone. He really loves to please his mother. He loves his mother, he wants to please his mother, but he has a bit of a tyrannical father figure in his life. And that's where the giant comes in. So when he's going up the beanstalk, he's trying to reach Dad. He's trying to prove to Dad that he can be as good as Dad. He can be as clever as Dad. He's trying his damnedest to get close to his father, and he can't always do it, but that never stops him from going out there and trying to help everyone. He tries to help everyone because he tries to help his mother. So when he creates the beanstalk and climbs up it, he's really trying to do the best. He sometimes makes a fool of himself. He's a little bit of a fool, but he's the type who will pick himself up again and won't sit and dwell on it. He's very light-hearted, very carefree, but underlying that there is this need to please a father figure and to get himself established in maturity. So that's another important figure for finding maturity in ourselves. Now, in contrast to this, we not only have male dominance, we also have male apology. We have male dominance in the wolf. Now, the wolf enters many stories. The wolf, particularly the wolf in Red Riding Hood, is a character who is absolutely rife in our society today. There are many males particularly, and not always males, there are some females, quite a few, but many males run with the wolf. And that's another great story that we can tell, because I'll go over it briefly here, but the wolf is somebody who wants to take control because earlier on, when he was at the Snow White stage, the toddler stage, he was taught how to look after himself, but not in a very balanced way. He had to protect himself, he had to guard himself from what was coming at him, because parents did not know how to look after him. Parents did not know how to teach him the principles of life. The wolf is not a pleasant character, and he will do his utmost. Unlike Jack, he will do his utmost to take command of the situation. So if he was going up the beanstalk, if the wolf went up the beanstalk, he would, you can bet your life that he would meet the giant and he will beat the giant into submission, beat him down, rather than trying to impress him and please him, as Jack does, and try to win him over with what brave deeds he can do. The wolf won't go there. The wolf will not go there, because he sees that if he doesn't take control, if he doesn't dominate, then he can't stand to be with himself. He's like a drowning man. He's taking his last gasp all the time. So if you're with a narcissist, if you're with a wolf, or if you're a wolf yourself, you may recognise this. You may recognise the fact that somebody is quite desperate. In contrast to the wolf and to Jack, we have the Beast, of Beauty and the Beast. Now, he's much more of an inward, reflective character, and he feels sad and lonely. He's a bit of a loner. He feels he's not able to compete in life at all. The wolf and Jack will always be out there to compete, which is a male quality. It's a female quality as well, but males have it in them to compete with each other. You only have to look at animals, male animals, when they fight for the females. It's the same sort of principle. And it's still there today, and it always will be there. And it's not wrong that it's there, but we just have to manage it well. The Beast is a very lonely, reflective figure who believes he is probably a little bit ugly. He feels he's not able to compete because he doesn't come up to scratch. He doesn't do what he needs to do. So he needs Beauty in the Beast, to come along and tell him that he's okay. He needs love from that sort of figure. So that's an interesting play with feelings. So I've illustrated 3 females and 3 males there. And they've all got very distinctive personalities, very distinctive psyche going on within them. And don't make the mistake of thinking that there are some people who haven't got these principles within them. We all have. All of us have got these character traits. Now, the key question is, which one might you be? You will probably try to look at them all and see that you can see them in others around you, but you may be able to find out which one you are. This is part of my work. This is what I do. I work with people in role play. I work with people so that they can establish which one they can relate to, so that they can work with the positive side of that character and grow up and never forget what that folktale character has taught them.